The tender love of education in SDO Isabela. Technology and livelihood education.
Technology and Livelihood Education.
TLE, your choice,
Your choice,
your skill.
your skill. Magandang araw!
Ito ang EPP, Edukasyong Pantahanan at Pangkabuhayan.
Handa na ba kayo?
Maging responsable sa paggamit ng ICT.
Be a successful entrepreneur.
Paunlarin ang kabuhayan.
Pagpaparami ng mga alagang hayop.
And that's our lesson for today.
The tender love of education in SDO Isabela.
EPP TLE. Your choice, your skill.
Hello! Wishing you a day full of sunny smiles and happy thoughts. Good morning. I hope you had your breakfast, exercised, and prayed. I am Teacher Labial Upam Jr. You can call me Teacher Love, your teacher on air, and you're listening to School on Air of TLE. Your choice, your skill. Last meeting, we discussed about the importance of security in computer system and networks. Today, we will be discussing how to rectify or correct defects in computer systems and networks. As a future computer technician, you must be diligent and eager to know the different procedures in maintaining computer system because this will guide you in carrying out a particular job in a proper manner. Maintaining and repairing computer is one of the practices in keeping computers in good condition. Remember, prevention is better than cure. Oops! Before you maintain and repair your computer, let's talk about Occupational Health and Safety or OHS policy. OHS policy is a planned system of working to prevent illness and injury where you work by recognizing and identifying hazards and risks. Let's proceed with number 1. Identify the hazard. Number 2. Clear the area close to the hazard. Number 3. Partition the hazard off or clearly identify the area to protect other people from harm. Number 4. If the hazard can be easily and safely cleared, then do so. If you can perform numbers 1 to 4, then proceed to number 5. Report the hazard to the appropriate person, such as your teacher, to obtain assistance. And finally, number 6, after clearing the hazard, fill out the correct documentation to assist in identifying improved practice to reduce further incidents of hazards. There you have it, the OHS standard procedure. Now that you know the OHS standard procedure, I believe you are now ready. Let's begin.
Ayun na, ayun na, ayun na, sa Radyo Eskwela. Ayun na, ayun na, ayun na, sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
Wow! Adobong manok! Ang sarap naman ng ulam namin! Ang bango pa! Kainan na!
Hep hep hep? Buknoy, may nakalimutan ka ata.
Ha? Wala kuya! Gutom na po ako kaya kumain na po tayo!
Buknoy, nakalimutan mong maghugas ng kamay. Lagi mong tatandaan, bago kumain, ugaliin nating maghugas ng kamay. Ang Ang wastong paghuhugas ng kamay ay isang epektibong paraan upang matanggal ang bakterya at germs na lumikit sa ating mga kamay. Ito ay makatutulong upang maiwasan natin ang pagkalat ng sakit sa ating paligid.
Sige po, kuya. Uugaliin ko na po ang wastong paghuhugas ng aking kamay bago kumain. Kainan na!
Ang kalusugan ay kayamanan. Isang paalala mula sa kagawaran ng edukasyon at ng himpilang ito.
Taho! Taho kayo dyan! Di makatulog sa gabi sa kaiisip, damdamin ko'y mayroong lungkot hanggang sa panaginip. Oh, Berto, di ka ba nakatulog kagabi? Hindi nga ho, Kuya Pekto. Dala ho siguro ng lungkot ng pag-iisa dito sa bahay. Di ho kasi makalabas dahil sa COVID-19. Ay. Berto, may 3 bagay na dapat kang tandaan para maiwasan ng lungkot sa mga ganitong sitwasyon. Una, alamin ang dahilan ng iyong kalungkutan. Pangalawa, maaaring ipabatid ang iyong nararanasan sa mga taong malalapit sa iyo. Nariyan ang internet para makausap mo sila. At ang pangatlo, ilaan mo ang iyong oras sa mga bagay na ikaw ay magiging abala. Hindi lang pisikal na kalusugan ang mahalaga, Perto, pati pang kaisipan rin. Tatandaan ko yan, Kuya Pekto. Maraming salamat sa payo. Isang paalala mula sa kagawaran ng edukasyon at ng himpilang ito.
Tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
Probably, you own a computer or you might have borrowed one. While you're working with your computer, let's say for a month or a year, have you experienced a slower performance of your computer? Pops up while browsing the internet? How about an image or video that is stuck on loading? Or your computer just shuts down and won't turn on? I know, sounds frustrating, right? You might ask how this could happen to your computer. But you probably miss out one thing. That is the need for system maintenance. The basic routine maintenance comprises of the 3 basic processes. Number 1, data backup. Number 2, malware maintenance. And number 3, disk or file system maintenance. Let us discuss the 3 basic processes in maintaining our computers so that you can apply this to your computer. First on the list, data backup. A data backup is the result of copying or archiving files and folders for the purpose of being able to restore them in case of data loss. So how do we back up with file history of Windows 10? Here is how. Select Start, click Setting, click Update and Security, click Backup, select Add a Drive, and then choose an external drive or network location for your backups. Next on our list, malware. Malware is abbreviated from the word malicious software. Malware is designed to disable and damage computers without the user's knowledge or consent. Malware can impact your computer performance by disrupting the whole operations of your system. Sounds scary, huh? But don't you worry, Windows 10 has its own free antivirus protection. Windows 10 includes Windows Security. Your device will be actively protected from the moment you start Windows 10. Windows Security continually scans for malware viruses and security threats. In addition to this real-time protection, updates are downloaded automatically to help keep your device safe and protect it from threats. If you suspect there's a malware or a virus on your device, you should immediately run a quick scan. This is much faster than running a full scan on all your files and folders. So how do we run a quick scan in Windows Security? Here's how. Select Start, click Settings, click Update and Security, click Windows Security, and then Virus and Threat Protection. Open Windows Security Settings. Now, under Current Threats, select Quick Scan. There you have it. You are now assured that your computer system is protected from any malware. Finally, let's have disk maintenance. The Disk Cleanup utility allows you to remove backup shadow copies from your computer. Programs that you download to open or edit a document take up storage space on your computer's hard drive long after you've completed your project. Disk Cleanup allows you to locate those programs, see how much storage space they use, and remove them to free up hard disk space. Using the Windows Disk Cleanup tool allows you to remove these files that could contain malware and increase the capacity and safety of your computing environment. Here are the steps on how to perform Disk Cleanup in Windows 10. In the search bar on the taskbar, type Disk Cleanup and select Disk Cleanup from the list of results. Select the drive you want to clean up and then select OK. Under Files to delete, select the file types to get rid of. To get a description of the file type, select it. Select OK. If you need to free up more space, you can also delete system files. In Disk Cleanup, select Clean Up System Files. Select the file types to get rid of. To get a description of the file type, select it. Select OK. Now, you are knowledgeable on how to perform a disk maintenance. You are now equipped in diagnosing or maintaining your computer's software. But how about diagnosing or maintaining your computer's hardware? Don't fret, because I will be giving you 10 most common PC hardware issues and how to fix it. If you're having an issue with your computer, you may be able to find out what's wrong using the process of elimination. This means you'll make a list of things that could be causing the problem and then test them out one by one to eliminate them. Once you've identified the source of your computer issue, it will be easier to find a solution. Here are the 10 most common PC hardware issues. Problem 1. System has no power at all. Power light does not illuminate. Fan inside the power supply does not turn on, and indicator light on keyboards does not turn on. Probable cause is that power cable is unplugged. Diagnosis is to visually inspect power cable. Solution is to make sure power cable securely plugged in. Problem number 2. System is inoperative. Keyboard lights are on, power indicator lights are lit, and hard drive is spinning. Probable cause is that expansion card is partially dislodged from expansion slot on the motherboard. Diagnosis is to turn off computer. Remove the cover of the system unit and check all expansion cards to ensure they are securely seated in slots. Solutions is to use even pressure on both ends of the expansion card. Press down firmly on expansion card. Problem 3. System does not boot from hard disk drive but can be booted from floppy disk drive. Probable cause is the connector between hard drive and system board is unplugged. Diagnosis is to run the fdisk utility. Solution is to check cable running form disk-to-disk controller on the board. Make sure both ends are securely plugged in. Check the drive type in the standard CMOS setup. Problem 4. System only boots from floppy disk. Hard disk can be read and applications can be used, but booting from hard disk is impossible. Probable cause: the hard drive boot program has been destroyed. Diagnosis: there are corrupted system files. Solution is to back up data and application files. Reformat the hard drive. Reinstall applications and data using backup disk. Error message reading sector not found, or other error message indicators that a certain data is not allowed to be retrieved. Probable cause is sector not found error. Diagnosis is that hard drive is likely bad itself. Solution is to run ScanDisk and having ScanDisk mark the sectors as bad. Problem 6. Screen message says invalid configuration or CMOS failure. Probable cause is an incorrect information has entered in the configuration or setup program. Diagnosis is to check the configuration program. Replace any incorrect information. Solution is to review system's equipment. Make sure information is in setup. Problem 7. Screen is blank. Probable cause is that monitor has no power. Diagnosis is that power connectors may be loose or not plugged in. Solution is to check the power connectors of the monitor and the system. Make sure monitor is connected to display card. Problem 8. Memory module problem. Probable cause is that memory problem, display card jumpers are not set correctly. Diagnosis is a loose installation of the RAM on the memory slot. Solution is to reinstall memory. Make sure that all memory modules are installed in correct sockets. Keyboard failure. Problem number 9. Probable cause is keyboard is disconnected. Diagnosis is that there is a loose keyboard cable connection. Solution is to reconnect keyboard. Check keys again. If there is no improvement, replace keyboard. Problem 10. Cannot boot system after installing second hard drive. Probable cause is that master-slave jumpers are not set correctly. Solution is to set master or slave jumpers correctly. That was a lot. I know you've been listening intently and digesting all information I was giving you. And for that, you deserve a quick break just before we proceed with our quiz.
Ayun na, ayun na, ayun na, sa Radyo Eskwela. Ayun na, ayun na, ayun na, sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
Nanay, saan ka po pupunta? Mamamalengke ka po ba? Bakit wala ka pong suot na face mask at face shield?
Sa new normal, kailangang sanayin natin ang ating mga sarili na laging magsuot ng face mask at face shield kapag tayo ay lalabas. Ito'y upang makaiwas sa COVID-19. Ito'y isang paalala mula sa DOH, DepEd at ng himpilang ito.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Ngayon ba ang kaarawan mo?
Hindi, hinuhugasan ko lamang ng mabuti ang aking kamay. Sabi ng DOH, 2 happy birthday songs daw upang makaiwas tayo sa COVID-19.
Wow, ang galing naman. Simula ngayon, maghuhugas na ako ng kamay habang umaawit ng happy birthday. Ang inyong kalinisan at disiplina ang magliligtas sa inyo. Isang paalala mula sa DOH, DepEd at ng himpilang ito.
Tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
Welcome back, and you're still listening to School on Air of TLE. Your choice, your skill. I hope your quick break was enough and you're prepared for our quiz. Are your pen and paper ready? Very good, let's begin. For instructions, listen carefully. Our type of quiz for today is multiple choice. I will be reading the question and choices twice. On your end, you identify and write the letter of the correct answer on your paper. Number 1. Which of the following is the first thing you should do when an accident occurs inside your shop room or computer laboratory? Letter A. Identify the hazard. Letter B. Clear the area close to the hazard. Letter C. Partition the hazard off. I repeat. Number 1. Which of the following is the first thing you should do when an accident occurs inside your shop room or computer laboratory? Letter A. Identify the hazard. Letter B. Clear the area close to the hazard. Or letter C. Partition the hazard off. Number 2. Which of the following is the result of copying or archiving files and folders for the purpose of being able to restore them in case of data loss? Letter A. Data backup. Letter B. Malware maintenance. And letter C. Disk or file system maintenance. I repeat. Number 2. Which of the following is the result of copying or archiving files and folders for the purpose of being able to restore them in case of data loss? Letter A. Data backup. Letter B. Malware maintenance. And letter C. Disk or file system maintenance. Number 3. Which of the following is abbreviated from the word malicious software? Letter A. Malware. Letter B. Malware. And letter C. Malsoft. I repeat. Number 3. Which of the following is abbreviated from the word malicious software? Letter A. Malware. Letter B. Malware. Letter C. Malsoft. Number 4. Which of the following is the probable cause of a computer system that has no power? Letter A. Power cable is unplugged. Letter B. Monitor has no power. Letter C. Memory problem. I repeat. Number 4. Which of the following is the probable cause of a computer system that has no power? Letter A. Power cable is unplugged. Letter B. Monitor has no power. Letter C. Memory problem. Number 5. Which of the following is the correct solution for keyboard failure? Letter A. Reconnect keyboard. Letter B. Reinstall memory. Letter C. Backup data and applications files. I repeat, number 5. Which of the following is the correct solution for keyboard failure? Letter A. Reconnect keyboard. Letter B. Reinstall memory. Letter C. Backup data and applications. Alright, I hope you have answered all the 5 questions. This time, let's check your answers. Number 1 to number 5. The answer is letter A. Go ahead, check and count the number of correct answers.
Halina't matuto gamit ang ating radyo. Pakinggan at unawain, aralin na ituturo. Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon. Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang maiiwan. Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela.
If your score is 4 and up, congratulations. If your score is 3 and below, you go back and review those missed items. I believe you'll do better on the next episode. By now, you know already how to rectify and correct defects with your computer system. On the next episode, we will discuss how to inspect and test computer systems and networks. Will I see you on the next episode? Dear learners, that concludes our interaction for this morning. I hope that you've learned a lot today. On behalf of the SDO Isabela RBI production team, this has been your teacher on air, Teacher Labby. Remember to pray and be happy always. God bless!
Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon.
Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang may iwan.
Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela!